What's up? I'm Kyle Morris with the Unlikely Candidates, and this is our RV in all her majestic glory. One thing I have to say about RVs, love how spacious they are, hate how they're glued together. So that's the only downside of this wonderful majesty that you're about to walk into. So you're gonna come up the steps here, watch your step, there's two. And this is kind of the daily scene in the RV. Somebody be sprawled out luxuriously. We've got Kevin up here. He usually takes driving responsibilities.
Hello. We basically become 18.
Yeah, I'll show that. This is a nice thing about these doors is we've had them welded, we've had them screwed, and they still, for some reason, have a little bit of difficulty shutting. But you gotta know the tricks.
All right, we basically become 18-wheeler drivers out here. One with the road. We drive 5-hour shifts, each one of us, and no one can drive drunk, and you can't be tired. So, real life out here.
Usually, if it's brand new, it's Jared for sure. He blasts that shit.
Yeah, but the music is controlled up here, obviously, but people complain if they hear it in the back. So
you'll hear
you have to
screaming, fade it! Fade it! Which means that it's blasting in the back, so you have to fade it all to the front. Speakers.
So usually headphones, I'm usually a headphone guy. One in, one out. And we recently actually got our auxiliary cord hooked back up, so
living in
been getting the jams lately.
Century, yeah.
If it's Joe Rogan podcast, it's probably Cole. He's obsessed with those. I don't know what I listen to. Probably audiobooks, you know, just like to pop on some headphones and crank into like a 14-hour audiobook. Let's see, who else? Who else has got some? What's Brent got?
He's usually.
Yeah, I'm like the same as Cole. I'll just listen to my radio.
There's a lot of audiobooks coming in, or podcasts.
He's on the phone.
Yeah, he's on the phone with his girlfriend. Yeah. Right, yeah, so the top bunk, it's a nice feature if you're parked. Otherwise, even though we've toyed with this idea for a long, long time, they say not to put it down when you're driving because then it could collapse and break the necks of the driver and passenger. However tempting that you would love to have another bed space, look at that. You could easily fit a small human being right there, a Cole or a Kevin. But we have never submitted to the I guess the practice of doing it yet, but that's the top bunk. Okay, so unfortunately, though true it is, there is a social hierarchy of sleeping in the bus. Generally, I will find my way back to that back left spot. Brent will find his way to the back right. There are interchangeables. If somebody gets there before you, then you have to sleep in the dreaded middle spot, which, as you can see, you have to put a little piece of a cushion that fits in that gap there, which is always a fun game because you never know if it's going to stick. You might try and get out and the whole thing collapses on you. It's a fun little game that the RV plays with us.
I'll usually take that middle spot because I'm pretty tall and I don't really
Jared's
fit
really
back
tall.
there.
Yeah.
Or I'll sleep on the ground with some beautiful couch cushions we have right over here.
Yeah, we'll show you the couch cushions. Never been washed. Mint condition. Okay, they're really exciting. So that's bedding. That's bedding. And that's a power drill that once fell out and hit Cole on the head while we were driving.
Show them the food.
Oh yeah, here's our pantry. One time somebody got angry and punched a hole in that, so that's that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've got this protein powder that I never eat. That's gross. We have chicken and dumpling soup. Some always got the hot sauce on deck. We are Texas boys, so yeah, shout out, I guess. Get that $1 hot sauce sponsorship. Got some fan-made cookies here. They're pretty good, I've been told. I've never seen this before, but apparently this is a thing. If you put bread in there with the cookies, they stay moist longer. You're welcome. Just a bunch of treats in there, nothing real good. Let's move on. Come on down to the refrigerator. As you can see, I try my best, but still somehow mold follows. We've got some sweet tea, as I said, Texas boys, and some various other things. That's the kitchen. The oven we've never turned on because I think we're all stove. We've never turned on because I'm terrified that it'll blow up and we'll all be consumed in fire. So that's why we've never tried that. We did. Oh, you did. You tried that.
We cooked some hot dogs that one time.
Well, we're still alive, so maybe we'll revisit that at some point. Let's see what else we got here. This is an interesting space. I call this the chamber of the chamber of procrastination. I originally set this up to be like a sort of like little office. As you can see, I've got a bean bag for sitting. We had like a little table that was right here for a long time. I've got some inspirational posters. I'll pull these wet towels down for you so you can get a better look. Yeah, so we've got two of our main influences, Outkast and The Strokes. Also, I love me some Nick Cave right here. These are buddies actually that we went on tour with, a great southern rock band, the Vagabonds. And then right here, you can see the latest edition is White Reaper. Love those guys. So that's this area, but mostly it just holds all the couch cushions and storage overflow. Closet. This is the creme de la creme right here. You can see all my fancy jackets that I've collected over the years. I've got red velvet. This one's velvet and cheetah. Cole's got his weird white one and his David Bowie, I guess, leather jacket thingy. But yeah, got some good looks going on. Now onward to the back. Brent, why don't you tell them about what you do back here a little bit?
I play some Rocket League every now and then.
He's playing right now. Brent at one point was ranked in the top 100 players in the world at Rocket League.
1 point.
Yeah. Well, claim to fame back here. As you can see, more great craftsmanship by Thor and company. That fell out about the first run. We've got storage. This is my stuff, mostly junk. There's a really good book for you guys, bibliophiles out there. This is about the garage rock and roll scene in the early 2000s, like the Strokes and the Yeah Yeah Yeahs and TV on the radio. It's a really good book. Very comparable to Please Kill Me, another great rock and roll book. I've got my little library back here. Everyone used to bitch about how I used to have my books laying all over the place, so I kind of put them in an actual area. So I've got about, I don't know, 40 books kind of back in here that I'll like pull to for inspiration or whatnot. This is a good one. Taipei by Tao Lin. It's one of my favorite books for a while. It's like a weird internet-y writer guy. It's really good. I guess that finishes it for the back area. Any other, oh yeah, mascots. So right here we've got Bones. He kind of just hangs out. Doesn't say too much. Not the most lively guy. Right here we've had this guy since our first tour, and his name is Francesca Frog. As you can see, he's constantly on psychedelics. Look at the pupils in his funny little hat. But we got Francis whenever we signed our first label deal with Atlantic Records, and I saw him in the FedEx. I'll actually twist this. I have no idea why FedEx was selling psychedelic frogs inside of their stores, but I saw it and I was like, this is perfect. He's been with us and seen every single thing that we've seen on the road, so yeah, Francis.
We got some cats back home. So this is our tour cat, Leonardo. He's actually never been named before, so he just got named. That's Leonardo. You can find us at theunlikelycandidates.com, along with Facebook at /theunlikelycandidates. We are also on Instagram as The Unlikely Candidates, Twitter though, and Snapchat is at TUCBand. Check us out. Come hang out with us at shows.
If you want a fun pan away, we've got some little shots of us drunk in a photo booth. I ran a mile here, commitment, which is why I'm dripping in sweat. So you guys have a good time and enjoy this segment.